What's up, guys? So, I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. I just didn't know how to go about it. Um, so if you don't know, I work as a housekeeper, but I'm not like the typical housekeeper that goes and cleans the room. I go and strip the rooms, getting the dirty linen and dirty towels, and then I will go and clean the whole hotel. So, I've been working at my job for 5 years. I love my bosses. Yes, bosses as in more than one. Um, and I love working there. But I always encounter strange people no matter where the hell I go. By the way, I'm probably going to cuss a lot in this video because, let's be honest, I cuss a lot in every video, which is why my whole channel is demonetized, but I don't care. I'm still going to cuss. That's just, who I am. So, you may see me, like, rock back and forth, like, move and stuff, too, because I'm, like, so, I don't know what you call it. I can't be still. Okay. So, I'm going to try to, like, go way back and then come forward in time as I remember stuff. I probably won't be able to remember everything that's happened to me with the creepy people I have met or the weird situations I've been in working there. But I'm going to try to remember everything. So, okay. I remember when I first started working there, as we do, we go into every room and we, check the rooms and we say housekeeping twice. We knock twice on the door, sometimes more than once, who the fuck knows. When I go into a room, I even say housekeeping and say, like, hello, several times because so much weird shit's happened to me. So this happened a long time ago where I knocked on the door, said housekeeping, nobody came to the door, nobody said anything. I proceeded to walk in, said hello, nothing. I opened the door a little bit, like the littlest amount. I'm looking at this old man staring right back at me butt naked, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back later, this is fine. The guy never said anything. It was so fucking awkward. He was probably like 60 years old. I don't even know if he could hear me. I don't know what the fuck happened. The next thing that I remember, which was really weird, this is gonna be like so scattered. Like it's gonna be a scattered story time video, but it's like weird fucking experiences I've had. The next thing I remember is I went to a room. Of course, as I do. Knock, said housekeeping so many times. When I opened the door, I'm like, hello? Because something seemed off in this room. Like, I could tell somebody was in this room. So I'm like, hello, is anybody there? Hello? Hello? Nobody said anything. I'm walking through the room on hello before I went to the bathroom. Because again, I have to get the towels. So as I'm walking to the bathroom, something seems so off to me. And I'm like, hello? Is anybody here? I pull back the curtain in the bathtub. Because, a lot of people put their dirty towels in the bathtub. I pull it back. There's an old naked lady in the bathtub looking up at me. Didn't say a word. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I can come back later. We're with housekeeping. Sorry. And the old lady, she's like, it's okay, Sonny. Like, I don't know what she said, but she was just like, it's fine. And I just saw her later that day, and I was like trying not to make eye contact. That was so awkward. I think the last naked experience, like full naked experience I've had was recently, and it was on Easter. Like this Easter, it just happened recently, and I, knocked. Well, okay, I'm in the hallway with another housekeeper, and it's a male housekeeper, and he asked me, hey, can you check the room so I can just go in it, you can get the towels, whatever. I'll go in behind, and I'm like, okay. So I knock on it, said housekeeping, nothing. Open the door, the lights are out. And you can just have a feeling somebody's in there. So I said housekeeping, nobody fucking answered. I'll walk a little bit, let the door close behind me because he's in the hallway anyways. I'll walk a little bit into the into the bedroom part, and I see a guy laying there. I see his feet. And then I saw just a fucking hard dick, like, just staring back at me. And I'm like, I should not be in here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I leave. And you would think he's sleeping, okay? He didn't say anything. No, this motherfucker wasn't sleeping. Because 20 minutes later, the male housekeeper knocked on the door. Before he can open the door, the guy shouts back, "No thanks." So, something was weird about that. And then later that day, I ended up seeing him, and he stared at me, like, stared me down, like in the lobby, and I'm like, "Do you need something?" And he's like, "Oh, I need the front desk," and she was, like, in the bathroom or whatever. She came out, thank God, as we were talking. I'm like, "Oh, there she is, bye." Not want to talk to him. It was so awkward. I have seen so many sex toys in rooms that you would not believe. I remember this one time I walk into this room, and the people already left. They checked out. I walk into the room. As I'm walking, you open the door, there's fucking rose petals going from the door all the way from the bathroom to the bed. Like, you're just like, oh, we know what happened here. And the trash is like sex toy, like, garbage. Like, you can tell, like, the shape of it and everything. And it's so weird, dude. There's, like, lube beside the bed. Like, this is stuff I'm not making up. Like, this actually occurred. Occasionally, because where I work is a business hotel, so you don't really get a lot of people, fucking and shit. Not even, like, during the day anyways. But occasionally you will hear, like, the occasional fucking, and it's fucking awkward because you're trying to do your job and you just hear this off into the distance, and you're making eye contact with other housekeepers, and just like, what the fuck is going on? But then y'all are like, shh, wait. like, like, what the fuck, I had went into a room before, and there was, like, a big, like, flashlight. It wasn't a flashlight, it was, like, the actual, like, one of the toys that's, like, actual, like, the vagina and the ass and shit. I don't even know what you would call them. They're still, like, a flashlight to me. I saw one of those in the trash. Obviously been used. Who the fuck would, like, throw that away? Like, take it with you. Get the fuck with you. Them things are like $100. Take it with you. I've seen used condoms on beds. We had, like, this whole business thing a long time ago when I first started, and it was like these high class people, and it was always supposed to be like the dude in the room, and I guess one of the other girl co-workers that he was with, like, came in and was like, I guess they fucked and stuff. I don't know. I just remember the next day there would be, like, a used condom on the bed with, like, cum in it, and I'm just like, okay, this is what I work as. I've seen the occasional affairs, obviously, because you can tell what's going on when they're sneaking people in the room. It's so awkward. I've had people hit on me. I've had guests hit on me, like, so many times. I've had one that was Hispanic, and they were, like, here from Mexico, but they were, like, here doing, like, some kind of job, like, training, and we had a bunch in our hotel, like, probably, like, 100 Hispanic guys, and most of them didn't speak any English, and they would stay in their rooms all the time, so while I was having to go in and out of the rooms, obviously getting towels and stuff, and this one guy, he was on the first floor, and I remember him, like, so vividly, because he stopped me one day, and he's like, oh, what's your name, blah, 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 and this is before I was married. I think I was, like, engaged at the time, but, he, like, became very obsessive over me, and he would translate stuff out, and, from Spanish to English on his phone. It was, like, it was cool and funny at the same time, and kind of creepy, But, that was when I first started too, like, probably a year or two after that, and I was like, I've had a guy tip me and another housekeeper $20 and told us to share it, but I don't know if that was, like, something weird or not. Like, it felt like it the way he, like, handed it to us and, like, looking at us and stuff, but that could have just been, like, something innocent. I don't know. I've had a guy follow me. Well, I actually have a story time on my channel of that. I had a guy follow me around the hotel and stuff. Very creepy. He followed me to a back bathroom where I thought I was gonna be safe at to hide from him. It was not safe. He was very drunk. Um, I had another guy ask ask me and another coworker if we were single, and I was like, no. He stole my ring, and he was like, oh, I wish you were single. You know, I'd love to be with you, and like weird shit. And then you try to kiss like the front desk or something. Oh my god, that was so long ago too. It was very weird. Um, I've had a guy stop me in the middle of the hallway being like, why can't y'all just come in and like drink beers with us? Like, you know, we'd love to have y'all in your, we'd love to have you in our room. And I'm like, I didn't want to tell him no because I'm such an awkward person. Now I wouldn't do any of this. Like, this was like years ago where I was like so awkward and weird. I'm still fucking awkward, but like, I don't know. I was just, I remember standing there pointing at the cameras. So we have cameras all over this hotel. And I was like, look, dude, if I get caught going to y'all's room for a extended period of time, those cameras are going to see it and I'm going to lose my job. So no, like, we haven't none of that. Oh, another recent one. It's been a couple months ago. This guy, he was probably like 40 years old, and he stayed up at our hotel, and he was like hyped on some shit. Like, I don't know what he was on. I think he was on like either cocaine or meth or something. But he was like so high, and he was asking me like how old I am, if I'm married, all the fucking shit. Like, hey, who the fuck are you? He ended up tipping me when he left like $20, and he tipped the actual housekeeper that cleaned the room like $5 or $10. And he was like trying to get my number, and he was trying to get my name, and like he kept like asking for me and stuff. And then when he left his Facebook profile name and his number on like a notepad, and you could tell like he was bringing like prostitutes and stuff in. And one of the prostitutes got arrested out in our parking lot. Like, it was so weird. The last thing I want to tell you guys is I remember going into a room and thinking like a whole family was dead. And I know that seems so weird, but it was just me at first. I go into the room, it was past checkout time. They were supposed to be gone. They weren't gone yet. So I knock, say housekeeping. I open the door and I'm staring at all of them. And I'm like, I think it was like a man, a woman, and a child. And I'm like, housekeeping, hello, I'm right the fuck here. Like, Samantha's here. Never said a word, never moved, none of them. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I tried it again, nothing. So I go to the front desk, me and the manager goes up, and they couldn't get them away too. So the owner and the manager finally goes in, like actually goes into the room, actually wakes one of them up, and they're like, oh, I didn't know anybody was here. And we're all like, what? How can you not hear us? Like, how can you not hear us, see us, the light? We had the lights on in the rooms. Like, it made no sense. And they all, like, finally got their shit and left. Yeah, this is kind of basically the whole shebang of my, like, housekeeping stories. I'm sure I have way more. I just cannot think of any right now. But, yeah, guys, I like being a housekeeper, but then again, I hate it just because of all the fucking creepy-ass people. I'm pretty sure I've even met one of the dudes from Lizard Lake Towing a long time ago, but I don't even like remember if it was actually him. Like, I think it was him, but who the hell knows? Guys, if you like this video, go ahead and like this video, and if you want, go ahead and click that subscribe button and leave a comment on this video telling me if you want more stories, because I have so many stories. Trust me, I have like a trillion stories. Just don't even know. Yeah, guys, that's going to conclude this story time. I hope you have a good day, and bye, guys.